It was almost 3 months ago that I made a video talking about how Green Lantern First Flight at Six Flags Magic Mountain would be closed forever. The park's communication director, Sue Carpenter, stated that the ride would be removed to make room for future development, and on the same day, the ride was removed from the park's app. Pretty straightforward, right? Maybe not so much. Some recent news coming out of CoasterCon suggests that this monstrosity could be getting resurrected in the near future. The park seems to have had a history of indecisiveness with this coaster. Shortly after it closed in 2017, they installed trim brakes on one of the first turns. That's a strange move if you plan on never reopening it. Well, now multiple people who attended CoasterCon at Magic Mountain tell me that the park president, Neil Thurman, stated that the ride would be retract. This is clearly a 180 from what the park had told us back in late March, so it must have been a recent decision. But will a retract really help? Most people blame the weight of the ride vehicle for the violent and uncomfortable nature of the ride, since it's so different from the Intamin Zaxpins in Europe, which have a much better reception than this one. So maybe they'll tweak the layout enough so it widens the angle of the turns, and also install more trim brakes so it doesn't take the turns at such a great rate of speed. To me, this seems like it'll take a ride that was painful and boring to a ride that's forceless and boring, and it sounds like a ploy to allow them to continue calling West Coast Racers their 20th coaster. It seems like a lot of money and work to turn a painful bad ride into just a bad ride. But you know what? If they end up doing this and they reopen it, I'll give it another shot and I'll let you know what I think. I swore off riding it ever again back in May 2017, but if they make significant changes, I'll be willing to break that pledge and get on it one last time. That is, assuming that the park doesn't decide to flip-flop on this again.
Bye, Felicia.
So Felicia is making a comeback. Let's see how it turns out.